I tested 5 of the most popular AI fitness apps, the same ones you'd find if you search this right now. And I'm ranking them for one thing only. Are they actually safe to follow for someone over 40 or coming back from an injury? Because most of these were built for a 25-year-old's body, not yours. Welcome back to the old personal trainer. I've been in the fitness industry for a very long time, and I've seen my fair shares of do's and don'ts. So my goal by the end of this video is that you'll know exactly which ones to trust and which ones to avoid. Here's the problem nobody's talking about. These apps are built and tested on young, healthy, low-risk users, then handed to everybody. Same algorithm, same progression curve, same assumptions, whether you're 25 and bulletproof or 52 and 8 months out from a knee replacement. That mismatch is this whole video. So let's get into it. First up, Freeletics. This one's built around AI-generated HIIT and body weight workouts, and it's generally one of the most affordable options out there for just a few dollars a month on an annual plan. It adjusts your next session based on how hard the last one was. Here's my concern for this audience. The format defaults to high intensity. If you're 40 plus and just getting back into training, or you're a few months out from a particular joint surgery, an app that's optimized for intensity, not injury history, can push you into interval training before your tissues are ready. It also doesn't ask you a single question about pain, surgery, or joint limitations before it hands you a program. My rating? Use with caution. Fine if you're already conditioned, risky as a starting point. Next, Fitbod. This is the current gold standard for algorithmic strength training. It tracks what you've lifted, watches your muscle recovery, and automatically adjusts your next session's weight and volume. Genuinely smart software. But here's the gap. Smart here means about your training data, not about your body's history. It doesn't know you had a knee replacement 8 months ago. It doesn't know your shoulder's been cranky since a fall last year. It'll progress your numbers exactly the way it would for a healthy 28-year-old, because that's what the algorithm is built to optimize. My rating? Use with caution. Good tool, wrong starting line for this audience. This next one is different. SensAI. It's like a play on the Japanese word sensei, meaning teacher. SensAI is wearable driven. It reads your sleep, your heart rate variability, your resting heart rate every single morning, and rewrites your workout based on how recovered you actually are. That's a real step forward. If you slept badly, it knows before you do. Here's the thing though. Even the people who built these recovery-aware apps says it themselves. If you're managing a medical condition or coming back from surgery, this is a tool to use alongside a professional, not instead of. It reads your body's stress level. It doesn't know your surgeon's protocol. My rating? Use with caution. Best of the algorithmic tool for recovery. Still not a replacement for someone who knows your history. Now, let's talk about the expensive one. Future. And it's worth talking about. Future pairs you with an actual human coach who builds your week and reviews your Apple Watch data. At $199 a month, it's not cheap, but you're getting a real person in the loop, and that matters. Here's what surprised me doing this research. Even the reviewers who like Future say flat out, it's not the right fit for exercise rehab needs. A generalist coach, online coach, even a good one, isn't the same as someone trained specifically in post-surgical progression, exercise, and stretch. My rating? Safe with a caveat. Good if the budget allows and you're a general beginner, not built specifically for rehab exercise protocol, even though I feel like it should be. And last, and the one that impressed me the most, Zing Coach. Zing Coach actually uses your phone's camera to watch your form in real time, squat depth, knee position, whether your back is rounding. That's a real trainer's eye, automated. For a beginner over 40, worried about doing some movement wrong, that's genuinely valuable. And here's what I respect about it. Even Zing Coach's own team says this out loud. It's not a substitute for in-person physical therapy and rehab exercises if you're recovering from an injury. That admission is rare. Most of these apps oversell what they can do. This one tells you its own limitations. My rating, safe for general beginners. I would still hand it off to a professional if you're post-surgical and require exercise rehab. So step back with me for a second. 5 apps, 5 different approaches. Every single one of them struggle here. They had the same exact blind spot. Not one of them asked about your history before handing you a plan. Not your surgery, not your pain, not the thing your doctor told you to watch for. They optimize for a body, not your body. And that gap is the whole reason I do what I do. This is exactly the gap I want to address, and in so doing, I built my free fitness baseline assessment tool. It's called the Old Personal Trainer Fitness Baseline. This free tool will give you an idea of which app will work best for you. This is the same screening tool I use with my own clients. It takes about 5 minutes, and it's linked in the description below. But if you feel like you need more details about your fitness needs, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. And if this kind of app breakdown was useful to you, please consider subscribing. My name is Ed Slonsky, the Old Personal Trainer, and I'll see you in the next video.